Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a casted game of Age of Empires 3, and we're here with the one, the only, the Widgie. That's right, we're here with Widgie, as he's experimenting with Hausa, which is great. I love to see Widgie experimenting with new civs. You know, he's always jumping about different civilizations, so I thought, you know what, we'll check in with him, see how he's doing here with the Hausa, as he's going to be facing today up against Tites, spawning in on the left-hand side of the map here in the color red, playing as the Spanish. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one here for Widgie. Now, I do believe this is a matchup that is somewhat favored for the Spanish. I might be a little bit wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's favored here for the Spanish. So we'll have to see what Widgie can look to do here, but you know, Spanish, they are going to be going for the good old classic 2 Falconets, fast fortress, I would expect at least. I mean, when have we seen anything else from the Spanish in the last few months, right? I mean, ever, actually, to be fair. So, you know, we'll have to see if Tites looks to actually go for that strat. I assume we are. I mean, having a look at this deck, it seems pretty clear to me that it's going to be Age 3 orientated. But we'll keep an eye on him. He's opened up with a trading post here. Widgie, on the other hand, let's see what he's up to. So he, at the moment, has he's got down his livestock market, has down his granary. Where's his hut? There's his hut at the back. So we do actually have a little bit of water on this map, but I don't think we'll be seeing either player look to use it, just because, I mean, the Spanish are going to be doing Spanish things with their Age 3, and then Widgie is, I mean, he's playing as the Hausa, so I doubt we'll be seeing much water. Even if he, you know, even if Widgie was experienced with them, I doubt we'll be seeing it. But Widgie's still learning anyway, so as expected, it's just going to be a classic land deck. So 3 bills going to be sent in for him here. He's got a very standard deck here, probably sent into him from a professional player. I believe this was actually Bram's deck, Bramboy. So you know, good deck that he's got here. I'm sure he'll be pretty happy with this. But we'll have to keep an eye on his build, see what he looks to do here. But Tites, he's going to be aging up very soon. Actually, not very soon at all. Seems like he's... I don't know what's gone wrong here. I feel like he's messed up on the macro somehow. But Widgie here, we see, doing pretty well. He's got the granary down. Got tons of the yaks here. Have a look at this. Great for him. Great map for the Hausa here. Have a look at that. We've got 3 Sanga cattle. And we've also got 6 yaks. That is huge value right there for Widgie. We see here, Tites only has a couple of yaks. In fact, how many yaks has he got? He's got 2. So yeah, Widgie's done a great job here. You know, this is exactly what you need when you're playing as the Hausa. All of those yaks. So great job from him right there. Aging up now with the Songhai. And we see, going to be moving villagers over to the silver mine. Some over to the tree. Just to get a little bit of wood, but mainly focusing on the coin here in transition. Tites, on the other hand, are going to be aging up with the governor. So going to be getting that little, the wagon as well as the coin there upon the age up. So yeah, pretty standard stuff here. Going to be going for that forward outpost to get that nice shipment point in. Also some nice, just a good vision, right? Good map control. Yeah, it's always nice to see. So, yeah, pretty standard stuff here from Tites so far. 2 shipments are saved up, ready to go for Age 3 as soon as he reaches that. So I assume it will be 700 coin, followed by probably 700 wood. We do actually have the church card in here, which maybe we see the church card, possibly. We'll have to wait and see, though. But Tites doing a good job at the moment, just keeping his map vision up. We see he's got the 2 native posts here, giving some decent vision. Always nice to see. Going to be picking up a nice little treasure here as well. How much is this? 60 coin. I mean, yeah, that's pretty decent. You're gonna, you know, in fact, you can just take your builds off this now. You've got, this is an over macro right here. You don't need this much coin. This is wrong. No, because you get 200 coin from the age up as well as 700 coin from that. You only need 100. So, I mean, you could get away with only mining 40 here because you're going to get another 60 from this coin treasure. It's a little bit of a miss macro right there, it looks like, from Tites, which a little bit unfortunate. And we're going with the in-base outpost as well. Okay, interesting. So not going for the forward one. like we discussed. Just going for a little bit of a safe one. I guess it makes sense, right? Widgie playing as the Hauser could potentially have Raiders on the way, especially as he aged up with Songhai. So he's going to be able to get that that big button. You see there, the Palace Builder comes in as well. Fort going to be constructed at the front of the base. So I guess having that outpost in the base here can be nice to defend up against any sort of raiders coming in. So yeah, it works, but I think you probably could have got away with it building it forward. But it is what it is, right? We've got T-Test getting another treasure here. Dog Spawner. Have a look at that. What a nice what a nice name right there. But Widgie here, he's moving out with that big button. The Raiders are on the way. So the card that he sent in was the where is it? Here it is, the Palace of Amina, which means you get the nice fort at the front of the base, and you get influence, and with that influence you can grab that big button. And Widgie should be able to get possibly some good raids off it. It's going to be a little bit trickier with this outpost. I mean, you could always think about just trying to burn down the trading post if you don't want to dive underneath this too much. If you want to focus on other stuff, that's definitely a possibility here. As you see, T-Test finding a little bit of idle time there, Widgie is. Yeah, and we see he's just going to be falling back. He's going to be looking to burn this down. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's probably the most sensible decision here. You know, T-Test has done a great job here just pushing in the hunts. It's going to be quite tricky to get any value out of this without taking huge hits, as we can see here. Town Center Fire plus Outpost Fire can do a lot of damage very, very quickly. So, I like this decision a lot. But T-Test, he's already edging up. Have a look at that. The Scout is coming through from him, and it's the Church card. Oh, we're seeing the Church card here. Oh, that is okay. I'm looking forward to seeing what T-Test has in store for us today. We got more dogs coming through. It looks like the dogs may be looking to try and take out some of these raiders. Widgie's just going to be falling back. Yeah, you don't really want to take that fight, Widgie. Maybe have to take out the trading post in time there. Maybe you can just commit to it. I'm not sure if that's exactly worth it. We've got more raiders coming in though. Maybe with the sandwich, this is a fight he can take. Yeah, you can just commit to that and then take out the dogs. Nice. Is Widgie going to be commit to it? Doesn't look like it. It's just going to be retreating back. Okay, no, now going to be going in. Going to be able to take out quite a few of the dogs right there. Widgie's going to be losing a couple raiders himself, but definitely worth it. So Widgie behind this. Let's see what he's up to. Not making too many units, just massing up raiders at the minute. Maybe we see some Falani coming out of him soon. But for the time being, let's take a look at T-Test as he's about to age up. Houses coming down for him. There we go. The age up comes through. 4 Hussars pop out of that town center from the age up. And we got one card ready to go. What's he going to be sending? Let's have a look. What's he going to be sending? He's floating a ton of food as well. Okay, it's going to be Spanish gold. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense to send that in first. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with all of this food, though. I mean, you got a stable down, but not making anything from it quite yet. Oh, it got changed. Okay. No more Spanish gold, just going straight for the Falconets instead. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing this church card. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but we will find out together. But Widgie looking pretty good here. I mean, this is something with the Hauser, right? You've got the fort in the base here to help defend, which does make this Spanish rush, or you know, is it not exactly is it a rush? I guess you could call it a rush. But the Spanish timing push, I think that's a better word for it. Timing push. I like that. Anyway, the Spanish timing push. This is a little bit of a weakness here because, you know, the fort is a nice tanky defensive structure. Buys Widgie some more time. And that's really what you need up against the Spanish fast fortress, right? It's time. And have a look at this. We got Wild Goose in here. The Spanish card has been called. And now we've got a ton of these guys. Have a look at this. So these guys are basically better musketeers. 160 HP. But have a look at that melee resistance. 40% resistance. 25 attack. 12 range. That is absolutely crazy right there. These things are not going to die to raiders. Raiders are just going to get absolutely demolished. So Widgie, he desperately needs some Falani archers out on the field. Javelin riders aren't the right call here. We need Falani archers, and Widgie's aging up behind us, going up with the Hauser. This is perfect timing here for T-Test. He's come in at the perfect timing here. I don't think Widgie was expecting this. I mean, with the defensive outpost, it makes sense to think, oh, okay, your opponent's not going to be doing as much pressure here, but it may have taken T-Test that little bit longer to get here. but he's still going to be able to put on the same amount of damage. And we see here those Falconets starting to focus down that fort, buying Widgie quite a bit of time here. So he is up to the next stage, sending through now the 8 Javelin Riders. Widgie's just waiting it out. This fort is buying him lots of time. 10 villagers do sit inside of that fort. You probably want to move it over to the town center, though. I think they're in the wrong building there. Yeah, you really want these villagers inside the town center to be giving that TC fire, because they don't provide any more fire inside that fort. But behind this, Widgie is getting the 12 Cannoneers. This is what he needs. Cannon is going to be able to do really, really well here. If he can get a nice pop-off and then try and get a nice surround in here, that could possibly be an option for him, because this is the sort of all-in push from T-Tess that if it dies, he's pretty much out of the game. Just because Widgie is, you know, his economy is going to be in a good spot. You know, plenty of cows in the livestock market. He's you know, matching the age. He's got 2 trading posts with the stagecoach. So his eco's alright. You know, he may be on 18 vils compared to the 24 of T-Test, but those 2 trading posts, as well as all of the cattle that he's got in the livestock pen, it really does make up for it. So Widgie's going to be in a great spot if he can hold this. But holding it is going to be the issue here for him, because this is quite the push. These Wild Goose are super damn strong. And now look at the mass we've got here from T-Tess. We've got Royal Abaladero, and we got Rodaleros here as well. Everything here just kills cavalry. So Widgie needs to be super careful here. Honestly, I think you just need to go full on Falani. Javelin Riders are going to be alright. But yeah, if they get into close range on this, they are going to be absolutely screwed. But have a look at that unit model. I love that. In fact, I love all of these unit models. I think they look super, super cool. I love all of the new unit skins that they're adding into the game. Really, really cool stuff. And we see this second fort gonna look to get taken down here. We got more raiders coming through. Widgie, I'm not sure if raiders is exactly what you need here. But it looks like Widgie's trying to go in for a surround here. Widgie losing out into more villagers. This push coming through from T-Tess looks unstoppable right here. Have a look at this. I mean, it's so hard to deal with these Falconets, right? And this cavalry going to be moving in now for Widgie. Oh, almost getting the snare off. So it looks like T-Tess just holding back for the time being, slowly making his push in with those Falconets. Town Center going to be under fire next. Falconets needs to get fire onto those Cannoneers. Looks like Widgie now going to be going in for the surround. Yeah, he's going in for the surround. He needs to try and pick off at least one of these Falconets. But look at this. The Musketeers going into melee mode. Look at the damage coming off from these guys. These things are absolutely crazy. That was like a blender. That was like my ninja blender right there. Mowing up those raiders. That was absolutely crazy. And look at this. Oh, those halberdiers just absolutely demolishing those javelin riders. Oh my goodness. Oh, these things need to be called a blender, not a wild goose. And with that, I mean, we're just taking out the 2 Falconets, but at what cost, right? We're just down to 17 vils. T-Tess up to 26, and now these guys have incredible siege. They're going to be able to take out a lot of the production here, and we've got more and more reinforcements coming in. Veterancy Lancers making their appearance now. Going to be able to focus down these Javelin Riders. I mean, honestly, I think at this point you could think about Cassador. We've got a barracks coming down for T-Tess. Just behind this, supporting this with Cassador, just trying to, you know, get that range onto the Javelin Riders. But the dogs, that looks like they're going to be able to take this down by themselves. Huge value right there. I mean, yeah, this is looking really good for T-Tess. The Spanish church card push here with the Wild Goose. Pretty crazy. So I'm pretty sure these are Irish Brigadiers. Just with a new name. But yeah, these things are absolutely crazy. Yeah, I mean, that blender. Those poor raiders. And now we see Widgie's going to be losing out on more villagers. This is looking very, very rough for him. I mean, Widgie's relocated up to the north side here. But yeah, this is definitely looking like the game is over. I mean, Widgie does still have these 2 trading posts with Stagecoach. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, maybe try and get some cattle sold. Maybe just try and mass up some Falani archers. But even then, you now need anti-cav to deal with these lancers. Which, I mean, you do have javelin riders, but Not to a big enough mass. And now we see, look at those, those, halberdiers. They've got promotion in now. Look at that, plus 112 HP. Level 3. Oh, it gets taken out. Those Fulani archers finding a little bit of value right there, but still. I mean, this is actually a decent push. Levied longbowman. Or levied bowman, sorry. Gonna be able to find some value. Fulani archers. And javelin riders still finding some value here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Widgie's still on 17 vills compared to the 32. And we got more and more reinforcements coming in. We got skirmishers. I'm not sure why I called them caçadores earlier. That's the Portuguese. I meant skirmishers. But yeah, skirmishers on the way. Exactly what we need here to deal with these Fulani archers. Fulani archers. And also the javelin riders. And with that, I mean, Widgie, he tried his best. He's learning the civilization. But there it is. GG gets called. T-Test with the insane Spanish church card right there is victorious. If you did enjoy this game, consider subscribing. Leave a like. Go subscribe to Widgie. I'll leave a link to him in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.